Well, good morning. The camera's a bit shaky. It's because my hand is still shivering from my early wet start, and I've got my towel and my bean bag here. But wallet is ready. Dan's accept my challenge, so that's cool. And where's the camera? There. We're going to go fast today and have fun.
Building the Cobra. Well, it's largely done now. These pictures are a few weeks old. All the wiring's in. Those have been polished up. All little scratches have been taken off of them. They're quite noisy, so I might have to cut them and put a silencer in. A bit deafening. But the guy that did the polish did a really good job. All those fine scratches have gone. Yeah, look at those little buggers. So in an impulse, I decided to make new rear suspension control arms. I wasn't happy with the Jaguar system of just having a link like that with the radius rod. It didn't make any sense to me, so I decided to make go for a different solution where there is no radius rod. I just don't understand how there can be a radius rod at right angles to the axis of the control arm. So it's 32mm by 3mm tube, and so far it's held up actually. I've done some burnouts and nothing fell off, and I haven't seen any sign of twisting, and the road was quite dry. So anyway, that's a good sign that it's holding together. I think it should be actually in 3D, because not just 2D like that, but it doesn't seem to want it yet. But we'll have to see with some sticky tires on the car. Anyway, it was quite fun making them. Took longer than expected as usual. And of course, because the tolerances are so tight and you weld it, of course it bites, and it bit and pulled on the welds by about 1 millimeter. So I had to jack it all straight again. The Jaguar uses needle roller bearings on the back axle. That was me just mocking it up, I think, just to get my clearances right. So there's no wriggle room. It's got to be perfect or it just won't fit. Which is fine, I suppose, but man, it's a mission. So, there the arms are looking all painted. A coat of paint always makes them look nice and new and professional. Like I said, this job took a few days more than I would have liked it to have, but it was necessary. I needed to move the wheel forward 30mm in the arch to get it lined up. I'm actually not happy with these arches, but we're going to live with them for now, until such time as we can do some proper testing, and we'll see what to do. These aren't the original needle rollers, these are different ones, but they are more or less the same. Of course, Jaguar uses Imperial stuff, and everything here is metric, so it was slightly challenging, but we got the right bearings in the end, put them together. The back end was very empty with nothing in, but now it looks a bit better. Oh, looks quite nice. I think those rear shocks should stand up a bit more vertical. The mechanical advantage on them will be pretty severe, but having said that, I've tested the car and it feels great, really great. So even with much less weight, it rides really nicely. That tank is 95 liters, so we should be able to get from one filling station to the next without having to break out the jerry cans. Our seats aren't ready yet, but they are in the process of. Same color as the dashboard, so the dashboard I'm really pleased with. I need to get it back to the upholstery, because I don't like that waviness along the edges. Our cluster's in, and I've gone for this combination switch. I don't like rows and rows and rows of switches, so it cleans up the dash nicely. And in fact, the dash looks great. I'm really happy with the dash. The car stands nicely, a bit high at first, as you can see, but we dropped that down a bit more. And it's got to come down a little bit more still, and then I think it'll be just right. It'll be just right. This was the first fill up. Always a momentous moment when you drive it to the shops and fill it up with petrol. And this gentleman was having the best day. And of course, I got stuck in the rain that day and had no wipers on, and wow. Life's not for sissies anyway. So it ran perfectly during the trip. I was really pleased.